but not.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Ange Endeavor. Ange here. I hope you're all doing well out there. I know I'm doing pretty good. Now that we're finally having a summer, it's taken since mid-July before us to really heat up on a consistent basis. So, I'm not complaining. Better late than never, right? Anyways, today's vlog, I thought I will show you an update on what the plants are doing, and I thought we would take a nice little nature walk. I didn't know it all these years living here that there was a little walking trail in Manette. So I thought, you know what, that would be a lovely summer day vlog. Anyways, without further ado, let's get going. All right, so this is what I've got so far with the zucchinis. Not too bad, huh? Got a lot of zucchini here. And of course, I'm going to be giving some of these away. But I think I would have had way more zucchini had I done my homework. So what I found out was that if you don't cut some of the foliage out, because the zucchini leaves are huge, when the flowers bloom, the bees can't really see them. So they're a bright color for a reason, to attract bees. And if they're hidden underneath all of those leaves, then they won't be able to pollinate the other flowers. And so therefore that causes blossom end rot, which means when the blossom comes out at the end of the zucchini, it kind of just sort of rots. It's really weird. I didn't understand what was going on. And then there were some misshapen, odd-looking zucchinis. So I went online, and sure enough, it said, trim that foliage back. Let the bees have a gander at those flowers. Once I did that, it started producing way better, nicer-looking zucchini. And they're actually quite delicious, too. Anyways, lesson learned. And I also grew spaghetti squash. I'm just kidding. I didn't grow that. I bought it at the grocery store the other day because I wanted to make a spaghetti squash. So anyways, I just thought that would be a fun little joke. If you build it, they will come. There you are, everyone. Here are the corns, and quite amazing, but I didn't think it would happen, and it is happening. By golly, if you can believe it, there are corns forming, and it's so weird because I think this plant is an anomaly, this particular stalk, because I'm seeing that there's this silk here, and there's what I think are three corns growing on there, because there's these two, and then if we move around over here, we can see there's another one right there. And from what I have seen online and read, usually you get one ear, maybe two per stalk. So I don't know what's going on and why that seems to be producing three. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. And then we have this one. I'll go around and show you from this side. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? One has got some of the silk, and that one looks like there's two there. And then we have this one over here. It's amazing. I mean, I was just blown away. This is my first time ever growing corn. And these corns, if you can see, they're not like 8 feet tall. I think what happened, why they're not as tall, is because it was cold most of the summer, and only in the last couple of weeks has this corn shot up. It really does need heat, serious heat. And I don't know why, like, this one isn't doing as well. That one's not as tall, but then there was that little baby one down there that wasn't doing well, remember, from the time before. It's finally kind of starting to grow, but it's really just interesting seeing what's going on. I mean, I'm just really amazed. I was just blown away. It's my first time growing corn. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's just amazing. Now, I've got more peas growing on the pea plant, even though it kind of started dying away. And I'm going to harvest these, and I'm going to take out the ones that are, you know, not doing well. And I'm going to plant some more peas, because you can plant peas, you know, throughout until fall, I believe. So anyway, so that's what that's doing. This potato right here is ready to harvest, and I'm going to do a big reveal vlog soon and see what we get. That'll be fun. Remember the tomatoes, those two big green tomatoes? Well, they're finally starting to ripen. But not only that, ever since the last vlog, look at what is going on here. It's an explosion of tomatoes. For forever, nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden, they're all coming about and doing their thing. Again, also with the Roma tomato plants, nothing was happening for a long time, and all of a sudden, bam, they're all the flowers have been turning into tomatoes. It's just crazy how that all happened at once. It's just amazing how really what they needed was heat. And there's someone else I know that isn't having the best year with their tomatoes either, because that's just how it is in the Pacific Northwest. If it's cold for half the summer, you've got some slow growing happening. And this potato plant is ready to harvest as well. When the foliage dies out like that, then that's usually when you're supposed to harvest. So we'll do a reveal of both this one and the other one. Here is this pot, and those are some carrots and some kales. And these kales were badly eaten by insects. They're still struggling. The carrots are doing okay. I'm sure that they could be bigger by now, but it's hard to say, like I said, because of the cold summer we've been having. And another thing I found out, a mistake I made, was I bought this pot and it didn't have drain holes. So I was wondering why the dirt was so damp and wet for a long time, and I just couldn't put it together. So, and that's what it was. So make sure to okay, so that's all. And these are the red onions, and as you can tell, the onions are starting to show and protrude the dirt. Pretty cool, huh? Yet here are two more kales, and I don't know why they're not bigger, but they're definitely getting munched by the insects. I mean, I think the insects, you know, they're hungry, they want food, and here's food for them. So, you know, I'm not too worried. You know, this is all new to me, like I said, and we'll try better next time. Cucumber plant is finally starting to produce cucumbers, and they're little baby ones all over the place. Pretty cool. And I think we're going to be getting lots of cucumbers. More baby cucumbers. Here's the other zucchini plant, and there are a couple of flowers there. So we'll see how many more zucchinis these plants will produce. I hear that when you care for them well, they'll keep producing throughout the whole summer. So we'll see about that. Look at that one's got a nice big flower in the center. I just don't know why this one didn't grow very big. It just never, it looked like it was gonna go there, but it never got as big as those two guys. And if you can look over there, neither did that one. All right, we are ready to head out to the Manette hiking trail and hill climb. I've got my backpack, my water, and the trusty mask. All right, we're good to go. Let's get going. All right, here we are in Manette again. If you remember several vlogs ago, we visited Manette, but now we are going to head down 11th Street again, but we're going to take it all the way down because I believe that is where the beginning of the trail starts for the Manette walking trail. Let's head on over there. Oh yeah. And isn't that signage cool? That old Manette radio TV sign? I am sure that that must have been the local radio and TV station here many years ago. Lots of shops still closed. Some have opened, but within limitations, of course. Just came from down that way. We're gonna head all the way down to the end here. Such a nice little neighborhood. Look at the sound, how pretty that looks. Or not the sound, I'm sorry, the inlet. And I believe that's called the Sinclair Inlet. It's such a nice neighborhood. It's very old school here. Lots of old houses. You know, I've never walked seriously through this neighborhood, but every time I've driven through here, I've always really liked the feel of it. It's probably the cutest part of all of Bremerton. Okay, I think that's it right over there. Let's head on over there. Yep, hill climb, Manette walking trail. All right, let's get going. See what's here. I've never been here before. You all and I are going to be witnessing this together for the first time. Let's see. Oh wow. This is beautiful in here. One must watch one's step. Let's see. Which way do we go? Down that way? Over this way? I think we go down that way. Okay, I think we go down this way. So, we're really gonna have to watch our step here. See how this goes, and I hope I don't run into any critters. Like I said, this is roads untraveled for me. Doesn't look like a lot of people come through here either. So I have to watch my step and make sure that I don't trip on anything here. It's pretty steep. Quite steep, I should say. Let's see, so this winds down this way. Whoops. Yep, this is very steep. Huh. Well, that's beautiful. I'm wondering what they mean by trail. This doesn't necessarily look like a trail. More like a road. Interesting. I've never been down here before. Maybe this goes this way. Nope. But I tell you something. Wouldn't it be amazing to have a house here on the water like this? It's quite amazing. So, I don't even know what they mean by trail. That was a little trail, but maybe it's the road that they consider a trail. I don't know. This is all new to me, you guys. What a gorgeous day. Look at these beautiful flowers. Now, if in fact this is the trail, which really it's a road, it's kind of a little bit deceptive, don't you think? Because I think about trails and there's, you know, a dirt trail with trees and you know, that kind of thing. So we're just gonna follow along here because I looked on the map, and so I guess this is it. I don't know. We'll see what happens as we get further along. And while I'm doing so, I think I'm just gonna keep on filming because I've never been here before. I tell you though, this would be the place to have a house. It used to be that 7 years ago or so, when I first moved here, these houses on the water would be really cheap. But now, Bremerton's starting to go up in price. Still not as bad as Seattle, but it's going to get there because all of the Seattleites, like myself, had to move here just because Seattle is unaffordable for probably most people unless you grandfathered in and bought a house 10 or 20 years ago. Head over here. This looks like it's Bachmann Park, East Bremerton Rotary Club. So I don't know where this said trail is unless this is just the trail itself. Oh wow. This is really nice. See what this really cute little lookout is. How nice. Wow. What a gorgeous day. And look at all of of these beachfront homes. I mean, this is the place you would want to be if you could afford it. If I could afford it, it'd be quite nice. And look at that glistening water. How amazing is that? Well, I decided not to go down there because it looks like it's an area where you could take your canoe down or your kayak, but I don't think you can walk along the beach because I think it's private property. So I don't know. It's interesting. And I don't know if this is a trail still or not. But anyways, we'll just walk along here as if it is. I'm kind of disappointed because I was hoping it was a real trail. And if I'm mistaken, I'll find out. Anyways, let's just keep on moving. All right. Still would be a cool area to own a home. Lots of little beach homes that have been here for as long as this little town was established. There's some more wildflowers up there. Isn't that beautiful? It's supposed to get up to 85 today. It's quite amazing. See, we're at the southern tip of the Manette area. It's just going to curve back around to where the Minette Bridge is, I'm pretty sure. But in any case, it's a nice ride. Or I should say walk. There are some of the cutest little cottages here. That's what I love about it. About this little road, which they call a trail. But it isn't really a trail. Not in the traditional sense. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. You know, and it's not like these people who own these houses have probably been here forever when these houses were probably $40,000. Because nobody wanted to live in Bremerton for a long time. So no rich people live here. That's for sure. And yet, now it's becoming prime property here. There's a cute little hidden park here. This is really cute. I never knew this was here. All these years living here. Well, it hasn't been too many years, but a few years. Like you can have a little picnic here. Wow, that would be something to have this view. Just kind of like this house over here. It's an old house, probably built in the 20s or something. And to have that cute little yard looking out on that, I mean, that's pretty amazing. Oh. Unless we spoke too soon. Minette Bridge. You know, I have always loved poplar trees. They always remind me of sides of rivers or country roads. Live on this road? A house right over there would be nice. I love that shade of blue. It's so pretty. Look at this vintage building. Superior Glasses. So I'm wondering if they make glasses here. Who knows? Well, the trail isn't all that I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be dirt roads, trees, you know, that kind of thing. But you live, you learn, and at some point we're going to find another trail That's a real trail in a nature setting. The walk was fun though, I must say. Beautiful sunny day and all of that. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I have. And I know I'll be seeing you again really soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you later. Bye.